I feel like all the crap going on in the world right now.
Uh-huh.
Now, hear me out.
Okay.
You know, with all the daily garbage and awfulness, I think it's all happened because we freed Britney Spears. I think she is the Pandora's box that was opened that we should not have let out.
Now, introducing Full Out with Brittany Ross.
Everybody falls in love with my husband. It's like...
You say that like so like...
Well, I mean, I feel like before I met my husband, I was like, I felt like I could like win over any group kind of. And then I met him and people just like him more than me. And
that's how mine is, I think. I feel like everyone likes mine more than me, but.
And it's awesome. And then also I'm like, I just like know it's going to happen, but I wouldn't want people to not like my husband.
Right. Well, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, you got married this year, right?
November, yeah.
November. So you're like fresh married.
Oh, yeah. Newlywed. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you feel different being married or no?
Is it what?
Do you feel different being married or no?
It's like yes and no. Like we still say like, you know, my fiance and still say like my boyfriend.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh wait, oh yeah, So
yeah.
But it's also like when we meet people, it's like, I'm just waiting for this is my husband. And I'm like,
yeah, it's nice. Yeah, that's so, but how long were you engaged before you got married? Though?
4 years.
Whoa, so you
sorry, not engaged. We were engaged for a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I feel like
3, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what we did too. But I think that deciding to get engaged is a bigger deal than I felt like the transition from being like boyfriend to girlfriend to like we're engaged feels bigger than the transition to being like married.
Yeah.
At least because it's like, oh, that moment feels like I felt like that's when I felt different. I felt like the wedding was fun and it's like a fun party and everything, but your life is still the same.
Party, yeah. And then now it's like, he's like, oh yeah, your sister and I have been texting. And I'm like, why are you texting my sister? Oh, right. She's family now. Got it.
Oh my gosh. So they're allowed to text now that you're married?
Yeah. Everyone's
Wait, where's your
texting
family live?
Where are they? They are they're all over. I have a brother in New Mexico. I have my sister and my brothers are in Tennessee. Yeah, so they're all kind of everywhere.
But where did you grow up?
Texas.
Where in Texas?
San Antonio.
Okay, I grew up in Texas a little bit, on and off in Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, like in spring. But I have cousins in San Antonio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love that you said Houston in the spring.
No, Houston, like in
Houston
spring.
in spring, Texas?
Yeah, I feel like spring is like
I thought you said Houston in the spring. I was like, oh, that's
I grew up in Houston
specific.
in the spring, and then in the summer I would go somewhere else.
Get out.
That is smart to leave after the spring. I would go to the Riverwalk and stuff in San Antonio all the time.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's so pretty. And we had cheerleading competitions there all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people like jump in the Riverwalk, right? And get arrested.
Yeah, I mean,
I was there when somebody did that.
They voluntarily jumped in or they fell in?
They jumped in. And like the security came and then I don't know what happened. I just remember it like being a thing.
That was a tourist.
Yeah. Okay. That was a tourist. That was probably somebody I was with on my cheerleading team.
I feel like people fall in because there's like specific parts where it's really, really narrow, like the walkway.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, if they're jumping in, they deserve everything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I did see somebody jump in and it's pretty gross water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's like boats and trash and
and like dead rats. I feel
rats and birds.
Yeah,
a lot of it.
Pretty gross, but beautiful.
Gross
so
but beautiful. Title of the episode.
Gross but beautiful. Oh my gosh! Speaking of gross but beautiful, this is so random, but I'm just gonna bring it up. I started using this face thing that ChatGPT says is the best serum to put on your face. But it smells so bad.
What is it?
It's something from Skin Cuticle. I don't know, but they're like it's like a vitamin C something. It smells
like a serum.
Yeah, but I started putting it on with a glove because I can't get the smell off my hand if I like.
What?
It's been like a week of this, but a drop of it fell on my shirt, and I'm like smelling it right now. Gross but beautiful. Oh, you
have it on right now? I can't smell anything.
It smells like hot dogs.
You're not helping.
You can't smell it like once I put my stuff over my face, but I can smell this like one drop that fell on my shirt. Anyways. Stop, Kita. It does say it like, and then I was like, this smells so bad. And ChatGPT was like, I warned you that it smells.
See,
like, I was like, goodbye,
over.
ChatGPT. I'm not getting advice from you anymore. It's getting sassy with me. I'm not into it. Okay. So you grew up in San Antonio. Were you doing theater in San Antonio?
Oh, yes.
When did you start doing theater?
I started doing theater in 6th grade.
Okay.
Actually, I want to say it was like 5th grade when it was like Christmas pageants and stuff like that. Because like Texas was very big on Christmas.
Yes.
And then for some weird reason, I remember like our group, like there were different groups. Like there was like the Feliz Navidad group, the like 12 Days of Christmas group. And I was really pissed I didn't get into the 12 Days of Christmas. I really wanted to be a Lords of Leaping.
Oh my gosh. Wait, what do you mean different groups? They were putting on different pageants?
It was like little vignettes, but it was like a whole play, right?
Got it.
And they put me in for some weird reason, the dreidel song. And I'm like, I'm not Jewish.
The fact that they were even doing the dreidel song in Texas
is I know. And it was like,
surprising.
No, it was like the Hanukkah song. And I was just like, I can't like relate to this at all. It was like, had no idea what like Judaism was at all. But I was just like, I still remember the song. It was like, candles burn every night. Hanukkah, we can't wait. It's such fun to celebrate. Candles burn day and night. Something like that. It was good. But like, I was like, it was fun being on stage. And then, I did like talent shows and stuff like that. And then I remember getting to middle school.
What would you do for your talent though? Sing?
Oh no, I just danced. I was like, spastic on stage.
You're like, this is
there was
talent.
No routine planned.
You just get on and be you.
I just danced.
You just knew that was talent. That's amazing.
I was like, I'm gonna like let you guys have it, like very Napoleon Dynamite.
I love that. Do you have tapes of that?
I
like
hope
old tapes?
To God not, because I'm sure
that is the best kind of tape to watch back.
Oh man, I remember there was this girl and she had like full out choreography. She was doing there was a song back in the day called "Walk the Dinosaur," which is like
Walk the Dinosaur.
It was like the worst song. It was like a pop song.
Okay.
And like she came out dressed as like a cave girl, very like inappropriately for 5th grade, and with a bone in her hair.
But like back then, that was okay.
Yeah, and she came out and was like,
"We were doing that."
I was just up there just dancing. I think it was like to the Beach Boys or something, and everyone was like, "What is this?" But I was like, "I'm letting you have it."
That is
You're welcome.
Funny.
And then when I got to 6th grade, I remember there was they had like a theater arts program, like an actual theater arts program. I feel like in elementary school they had theater arts, but it was more like, I don't know. I think it was just more like kind of like getting kids to like express themselves or figure stuff out. But when I got to elementary or middle school, it was more of like, okay, there's an actual like elective for it.
I did that theater arts in Texas as well.
You did?
6th grade. Mm-hmm.
Where? Oh, in Houston.
Yeah, in Houston, in spring.
In spring, Houston in spring.
And I was on, so I know exactly, like you choose your elective. Are you going to do band? Are you going to do theater arts?
Yes.
Are you going to do whatever?
And I was like, this is it. I had a fantastic theater teacher. Her name was Mrs. Lepresto. I'm sorry, Miss Lepresto. I don't think that was her real name.
You don't think so?
No.
Lepresto?
Lepresto with a
I feel like she's like, and Lepresto.
Lepresto with a star. Like she was like, her signature had a star. Oh yeah. And she was fabulous. And she was this lesbian, but like not, but like looking back, you're like, she had like a best friend who looked like her.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is Miss Lepresto.
Mm-hmm. She's fantastic. I don't know if she's still around or whatever, but like
I hope she is. And
she was the coolest lady, and just kind of like a safe space. Like if I was ever, like if my parents were ever late for like pickup or, you know, I missed the bus or, you know, I didn't have anyone to eat lunch with or whatever, I would just go back there and like hang out and talk about class. And I loved it so much that like I was her, like in 8th grade, you could be like an assistant to a teacher. And like, I was like her assistant and like,
oh my gosh,
she introduced me to like, you know, storytelling and improv and mime.
My husband was a mime in college at Northwestern.
Oh, that's too late. That's too late to be a mime.
He's actually like so good at it. He will never do it anymore.
Yeah.
Even for our kids, he like barely will.
It's terrifying.
He's so good. Like but yeah, it is terrifying.
We would
but
like dress up. We did like an after school program where we would like, all of us would dress up as mimes. Now picture like 10 to 15 like middle school kids in all black and mime face going to a senior citizen's home.
Oh my gosh.
To entertain them. And they were terrified. They were like, we're not ready. Like,
oh
it
my
was
gosh.
like, they all thought like the angels of death had come for them.
Oh my gosh, had come to take them away. No. They're like, these angels are so tiny. That
it was
is
so bizarre. But then we had, and you're from Texas, so I don't know if you're like familiar with like UIL.
The drama competitions?
Yes.
Yes, I did those.
So that was my competitive edge. I would go in there. I would sign up for every category.
Every category.
Pretty much. Yeah, we did like, there was improv, there was storytelling, there was
also, I did monologue.
Monologue.
That was the one I was good at.
I think there was like comedic and dramatic.
Yes.
There was group.
Lip sync.
Huh?
There was lip sync.
There was lip sync? I missed the lip sync.
That was a big one at our school.
That might have been before my time. I would have killed that too.
Yeah. It was.
But I would just go into these, you know, competitions. You'd have your time slot and you're like repping your school. It's very like, you know, Hogwarts. And I would just like give it my all. And at the end, you know, they would do the awards ceremony and I would just plaque out. Plaque out.
I've never heard that before. That is amazing.
So you would be like 3rd place, 2nd place, 1st place, and then you'd get plaques. And plaque is like above 1st place. And there was like one competition where I think I went home with like 11 plaques.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I was just like, just carrying them all out. Oh yeah. It was fantastic.
Whoa. And then would you go on to like the next like districts or whatever? I feel like
state. Yeah.
State, yeah.
Oh yeah. And then like when I got into, when middle school was over, we went into high school. They didn't really have kind of like the little, you know, the little categories.
Yeah.
They had like the whole theatrical UIL production where schools would put on these, like, I think they had like a 40-minute time frame to put on a whole production of a play.
Oh, wow.
So they had to cut it. Everyone had to use the same set pieces.
Whoa.
Like you could be disqualified if like they started the timer and you crossed the line to like go set up early, like the school would be disqualified. Like we would have like practices, like take down so-and-so's doing this, we're moving this, like light sound. Like it was insane.
Yeah, I didn't do it in high school because cheerleading was a class. That was our elective.
Oh,
that
yeah,
we had
for
to
sure.
take.
For sure.
So
And
we
we'll get
couldn't
into
do
cheerleading
another
in a
one.
moment.
But yeah, were you cheerleading? That's crazy.
So yes,
Wait, so you did it all through high school too?
Oh yeah. Any play that was like happening, I was doing it. If there was like if they needed an MC for like the talent show, I was doing it. If they needed like somebody to do the morning announcements, I was doing it. Like,
did people just assume that you were doing it at a certain point? Like what was the vibe of everyone else around?
I was just like Mr. High School. I was just like, if there was like any sort of play, like I was doing it. Like I was very, very competitive. I don't care what the play was. I was getting the lead in the play.
Oh my gosh. What's the craziest lead that you shouldn't have been playing that you played?
That I shouldn't have been playing?
Yeah, like you were like, I don't care what it is, I'll get the lead of that.
Oh, I mean, the big one for me was Dracula in the high school play, which was like people still talk about to this day.
Whoa.
Legendary, yeah. Like I went home for last spring in San Antonio, not Houston. But like my friends were like, remember when you did that show, that play Dracula? And I'm like, oh yeah, it was crazy. Like, and I just remember being like so gung ho on getting that part because like when I was 2 years old, my mom had taken me to a community production of Dracula, which I don't know is
when
very.
You were 2? Okay.
She tells this story like today, you know, it's like.
And you remember it.
And I remember it because I remember there was like a scene where these like women ran out and they were in like white dresses and they were screaming covered in blood down the front of their outfits. And my mom was like, oh God, I don't think like, and I was not crying or anything. And so she was like, is this okay? And I was like, I want to do that.
You're like I want to be in Dracula.
Like I was like, I want to do that.
That is so funny. That's so funny.
And so when we were doing like UIL, like there was, we had our rival school or one of our rivals / sister schools. There was an actor who he and I were like back to back.
Was it your nemesis? Like you're like, well, were you guys friends or like, was it like, oh, this is my nemesis? This
person is now like famous.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I would say yes, my nemesis, but.
Wait, can you tell us who it is?
Yeah, Jared Padalecki.
Who's Jared Padalecki?
He was on not Smallville. He was on, what's it called? Supernatural.
Oh, okay.
I think he's in like some other. So he had like 20 seasons of Supernatural. Okay. I think he's in like this next season of The Boys. He's in like Gilmore Girls. Okay. I'm not like stalking him or anything. But
that's crazy to have your like high school person that you went up against also be out here then be like.
And we don't know. I don't know if he would even remember me. I don't even think he would like
he
care.
Does.
But he and I were like always up for like the best actor and he would win one time and I would win another and we'd be like, gosh. It was really, really fun. And
I hope you guys run into each other out here at some point.
We never have. We never have. Maybe one day we will because I know he's really from San Antonio, Texas. So
yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
So,
okay,
yeah.
So you were saying you were up against him one year. You were back to back with him. Was that for Dracula?
Oh yeah, so that was like Dracula. I think was my junior year, and then like senior year we did. I think my senior year I got Best Actor. Yeah, which was good.
That's good to end on Best Actor senior year. So you were doing it at school, or were you like, I know I want to do entertainment professionally? Or were you
for sure. I mean, it was just like all I knew was how to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
It was kind of crazy. And then like my senior year, I was the mascot of my high school. Which
Amazing.
Was kind of wild. So I was in with the cheerleaders, and then we went to NCA camp, which was
the mascots would come to camp.
Yeah.
And they had like their own mascot camp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I won Best Mascot in the state of Texas.
Amazing. Oh, my gosh.
And it was just so fun because it was like, you know, I got to like meet all these like amazing girls and like they didn't know and I didn't know. And we just like hung out and it was just so funny and I would like make them laugh. And there was another mascot. So we had 2 mascots and we were at a 5A school.
Okay.
And which is like the biggest one at the time. I'm sure there's like an 8A now, I think
we were also that because we had like 1,000 kids per class.
It was something like that. I think my graduating class was like almost like 700, something like that. And
which make for really fun graduations for the parents to attend.
Oh yeah, they're all like
so boring.
I know.
It's like so many kids. So you had to have 2 mascots because
we had 2 mascots. It was a boy and a girl, and we were Neiman and Marcus.
Amazing! Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So that's kind of like the gist of the kind of high school I went to. You know,
I went to that kind of a high school too.
Just a 17-year-old driving, you know, like a white zebra striped Hummer.
Yes, our parking lot was such a competition amongst parents, I feel like, to be like, who has what. I went to school, I moved a lot growing up, but I was in Texas at one school for 6th grade to 8th grade, middle school, and that's where I was doing drama a ton. But I also started acting like really young as a kid. So when I did drama, I was like, it was the first time like doing real theater, not just like smiling and doing commercials and stuff. And my drama teachers in middle school, I was thinking about it as you were talking, are the only teachers who I remember their names in like my whole entire school career. I had Miss
Absolutely.
Collier and Miss Crow. And I remember both of them. And I don't remember maybe my kindergarten teacher, and that's it.
I had Mrs. Lepresto, Mr. Hoeg, Miss Mogford, Mr. Denman, his wife.
Oh, his wife.
Dr. Peters, Miss Cook. Those are all like the professors that I remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
so
crazy.
Those are all just,
you don't really, they really stuck with me, those drama years. And I feel like I did Green Acres for one of my lip syncs. I can't believe you guys didn't do lip syncs. That was like a big deal.
I did a lip sync on TikTok yesterday, so
you do it now. We did. So there were these 5 girls who did Spice Girls, and they were like the cool girls, and I was always the new girl and coming in and whatever. And I was like probably the 6th girl of the 5 girls who picked Spice Girls. So I remember that being like really like
they let you in.
No,
oh.
I was like I would have been like the 6th.
Yeah, I'm like they're not gonna allow that.
No, so I remember that was like a big deal that they were always winning that lip sync, was doing that. But I would do this monologue where I'd play like a little boy.
Okay.
A really young little boy.
Like an
and I talked with a stutter. I remember I'd be like, and Mrs. So-and-so. Like, I can't remember, but I was like, I'm really good at this.
You're like,
I was like, this is my casting, and that's like what I play in voiceover stuff all the time.
I remember like just like doing these auditions and just coming out of nowhere. Because I was a transfer student like my sophomore year of high school. And so I came in here and was just like, I'm not doing sports. I'm not doing like, I don't know any of these people. They've all like, I was in a whole nother district too.
Okay. So you moved,
so I went from,
like
my
you
middle
moved houses
school.
or?
The what?
Did you move houses and that's
we
why you
did
had to
move
transfer?
houses, but like, in a whole different part of town.
Yeah.
So like the school that I would have gone to where I was like in elementary school and middle school, like I was in a whole other town now. And so I was like, I don't know any of these kids. I don't know any like, I have no relationships with them. So I just ran to the theater. Yeah. And I just remember sitting there and the teacher was just like, we're going to be doing Dracula in the fall. And I was like, this is mine.
Oh, amazing. I love
like,
that
they
you
don't
went
even know what fog just rolled in because I'm going to let them have it. And I auditioned and everyone was like, who the hell is this guy? Like no one knew. I was just like the weird, like new kid.
I love that.
And the guy that was supposed to get it didn't get it because he thought he was going to get it because he was like hot shit before I came in. And he didn't get it. And his mom came to the theater department and yelled at the professor.
That is so Texas.
And yelled at me, a grown mother yelling at like a 16-year-old student. Who are you? Where did you come from?
Oh my gosh. You're like, I'm Dracula, bitch.
I was like, I'm Dracula,
Go
bitch.
home.
Your son sucks.
Drive your zebra Hummer home.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. I had a similar thing. So in Texas, I was also transferred there to like my middle school from another area of town in Texas. And in 7th grade, you can try out to be a cheerleader. And I had been a competitive gymnast, but I kept getting in trouble for talking at gymnastics. And I also went to like Dominique Moceanu's gymnastics place. Do you remember her from like, I don't know, she was a big deal.
She was the little one. Is that the Carrie Strug era?
Yeah, she was like she did The Devil Went Down to Georgia, like on the floor, and it was like a huge deal that she did that.
I performed The Devil Went Down to Georgia as well as a mascot.
So you guys are really linked. I love that you performed that as a mascot.
Oh yeah, it was like
great mascot.
There were some good ones. I got in trouble for some of the songs that I did.
What else did you do?
We did Human Nature by Madonna.
Okay.
Which, I'm not your bitch. Don't hang your shit on me. You can't say that in a pep rally. We did Come On Ride the Train.
Oh, that's good.
We did I put my hand up on your hip.
Oh my gosh.
When I dip, you
that
dip,
was so popular.
Oh yeah. So we did some good ones, and then like when we went to the NCAA championship, they got so I got best mascot in the state of Texas, and the girl, we still fight about this. I'm pretty sure I got best mascot of state of Texas, and she won most spirited mascot in the state of Texas. So both of us, one school, both awards.
Amazing.
Yeah. But I'm sticking to it. I'm pretty sure I got the best mascot.
Yeah. That's amazing.
But I mean, they're both good. I mean, who's not like But yeah, it was fun.
But best is best.
Best is
spirited
best.
is spirited.
I was just like another award to put on the shelf.
To add to my plaques. I had a mom in Texas come in and complain. So I didn't make the cheerleading team in 7th grade because I just, even though I could like tumble better than all of them and all this stuff, I wasn't loud enough because I just switched to cheerleading and I didn't know I needed to be like loud. That's why I didn't make it. And then this girl moved. I was the alternate and this girl moved. And so everybody was like, you're going to be it, Brittany. It's you. You're it. And I was like so excited. But my mom worked at my school. She was also a 6th grade teacher at the time. And this Texas cheer mom went into the principal's office and complained and was like, my daughter should be the alternate because her mom works here. And this is rigged.
Nepo baby.
And then they made her the alternate and not me. So I was not on the team.
What a bitch. What a bitch.
And like now, like looking, and I think my mom was like, I need this job. I can't get fired over like fighting this battle. But it's
that
just
is so
like,
gross.
It's so gross. It's so Texas, I feel.
It's so Texas, but like,
also just like so, like how could
did you know that like the reason you didn't get it is because your mom was a teacher, or do they keep that from? That's so awful. Like that is like trauma
also I went to
for
like
a child.
Snobby, like super wealthy school, and my mom like had a job and like had to work, and like we had to like, she would like work at my gym so that I could go to that cheerleading gym so that like we didn't have to like spend like thousands. She was always like scrappy, you know?
Oh yeah, I had a Mazda pickup truck. I was like, like in a world of Hummers and Range Rovers. I was like, but I like did it. Like I was like, I don't care about your car.
I know. And then I moved, thank God, my like after freshman year of high school, my stepdad's job got transferred to Chicago, and I moved to this suburb in Chicago called Buffalo Grove. And I got there, and before I might even know I was moving, my mom had sent the team and the cheer team in Chicago tapes of me cheering so that I could just make the team automatically. So she's like, we're moving and you're already on the cheer team. But when I got there, everybody's like, oh, you're the Texas cheerleader. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me because everyone was so down to earth. Nobody had a car. People wore like sweats to school, ponytail. I was like, you're wearing sweats to school? Like you weren't allowed to wear a t-shirt to school in Texas. Or you'd get like kind of like what's wrong with you? And I felt like I was like, oh, this is what people are like. Everybody, like there were cliques, but everybody was kind of friends with everyone, which in Texas, it was, at least at my school, it was not like that. And then I went back. I had to move back to that school in Texas, middle of my senior year. And
so you left and then came back?
I had to go back, and we moved back.
Why?
Because my stepdad got transferred again, and I was like,
So you showed back to the same school, like missing a couple years?
Yes, but I wasn't on the cheerleading team at school anymore because I like missed tryouts and everything. And people who I thought were my best friends before I left wouldn't even say hi to me in the hallway. That was like so
That's social
Texas.
suicide.
Yeah.
That's awful.
But it made me be like, I think if I didn't leave those years and have that other experience somewhere else and just like I had the best time of my life. And I felt like I was like, oh, all kinds of people are cool. I think I needed to get out. So I think I would have turned out different if I didn't get out. I'd probably like be a news anchor on Fox News right now if I didn't get out. Yeah. So I like think it's good that I got out because I saw something else. It was terrible to go back, but anyways, that's beside the point. But I feel like, I don't know. I do remember like the drama part of the school, like the theater arts part and stuff was like, it didn't really matter what like group of people you were in or whatever. It was like something special and different.
My brother said the sweetest thing at my rehearsal dinner, because I don't even remember this, but he was like, because the high school and the elementary school were right next to each other. And he said like there was a time where I guess I don't remember if he said it was like a play or if I was dressed up and they were doing like a pep rally or whatever, and I was the mascot. And my brother was in an elementary school at the time, and he was like, "That's my brother. That's my brother." And he was like the coolest kid that day because I was the big brother that like came over, and he was like, he goes, "What I loved about Justin is that he made theater cool and made it, you know, kind of bigger than Texas football. It was something along the lines of like, you didn't need to play Texas football to be cool.
That's so sweet.
And I was like,
oh my gosh.
I know.
Did he end up doing theater?
No.
He did football.
He did. He did baseball. Both my brothers did baseball.
Okay. That's so sweet, though.
Yeah,
that's
it was
so
very
cool.
sweet. And I was like, you're right. Yeah.
That's a big deal because Texas football. So did you leave and go to college for theater?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
Went to school in Waco, Texas.
Okay.
And yeah, did all the plays there. The competitive streak just kept going.
What school is in Waco?
Baylor.
Oh, you went to Baylor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I'm not proud of because, you know, they're...
Yeah. It's fine.
But the theater program was great. Yeah. Loved it. And that same kind of a thing. I found my tribe. Like it was a... The reason I was there is because of the people that I was there with. And it was kind of a mix of everybody. There was like crazy conservative people who were doing theater and they were like, I don't want to do a scene where I have to kiss someone. It's like, get the fuck out of here. You're not going to make it in this business.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, get out of here. Lively. Go teach a Bible study.
I feel like Blake Lively needs to go to school with those people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, you know, it was funny because there was a guy who lives out here now. We're still friends. His name's Derek. He's an actor and all that. And he was like Mr. Hot Stuff when I got there. Right?
Okay.
I was as a freshman. But like by the end of like my senior year, like I had done like, God, it was probably like 30 something productions.
Wow.
Yeah. Like that includes like main stage productions, student directors, like showcases. Like it was all just boom, boom, boom. I don't even know how I graduated because I would just stay there, learn lines. Like
that's incredible.
My thing was like, in college, it was like classically trained. So I went from like, you know, being like, oh, I'm being like doing the plays or whatever. But then in college, it was like the Shakespeare's, you know, I mean, all of the greats, the Chekhov, Ibsen, you know, all those guys. So I was like learning like classical theater. I was learning iambic pentameter. I was like doing, you know, sonnets and monologues. And I would learn these like Shakespearean, like epic monologues in like a day.
That's amazing.
So people like, I'd go to class and be like, here's my scene from Henry V. They're all
amazing.
Like, what? Now? I don't know. I mean, if I was given a monologue now, but like, yeah,
but you're in the flow of that. You're like if you're like constantly learning stuff like that, your brain is just like ready to like grab it and know it. Yeah. I feel like,
But it was so much fun just because I just felt like Shakespeare, you could kind of like make it your own because it's so, I don't know. I feel like you could put it in anything, you know, look at any movie that's based off like West Side Story is, you know, the Romeo and Juliet, like
I know I could totally see you in that like Romeo and Juliet movie.
I did. I mean, I feel like I played Mercutio in some production. I played Oberon in Midsummer Night's Dream. I played Malcolm in Macbeth. I did Antipholus of Ephesus Ephesus in Comedy of Errors. Valentine and Two Gentlemen of Verona.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I
mean. At this time, did you like know you were funny too? Obviously you did know you were funny too.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was always like a clown for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, I just took it very, very, very seriously. And it was good. And I was actually had this conversation with someone over the weekend where my friend's daughter got her first lead in the play at her school. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so proud of her. And she's like, I don't know how she memorized all that. And I was like, oh yeah. Like I remember that my mom being like, how the hell are you learning like old English?
Yeah.
But like can't remember to shower when you get home from school. You know, like that kind of a thing.
Because you're just locked in and so focused on it.
Yeah. It was really, you know, and that led to like, after that, I got like an internship in New Hampshire, and then
doing what?
Theater.
Oh, theater. Working with a theater company. Okay, cool.
for an equity company, and I got to understudy, some great, amazing actors that work in New York now. And then after that, like spent 2 summers at the Lake Tahoe Shakespeare Festival and did that all summer. And yeah, it was really, really cool. And then I moved to LA and there's like no theater here.
I know.
I actually do miss it. I'm like, I would love to be in some sort of a stage show. But I feel like stand-up is like, okay, every night I get to go up there and do it, but it's not the same.
It's different than like acting.
I miss like a company and a crew.
Yeah.
And like,
my husband went to school for theater too. And he's from Switzerland, so he moved to the US and like went to school for theater and like had this like fell in love with like theater. Like the amount of plays I have in the attic and boxes right now, because like he's keeping those forever. But and then he did theater in LA a lot. But it's there's not.
Was it like a?
He was part of a company and like he loves theater and stuff, and he was acting as well. But he was like, it's just, I think he just like, the auditioning is so much different than like going and doing theater. It's just like a whole thing. But he's so well trained and like so talented. And then I'm like, did cheerleading and like started taking an acting class in Hawaii from like the guy who was the acting coach on Baywatch, and then like did commercials when I was little,
Hey, to each
and
their
stuff.
own.
And then he'll like put me on tape for this. I like do like a lot of sitcom stuff, and I'm like do like, and he's like really knows what he's talking, like really well trained, and I'm not at all well trained, but. So sometimes he'll give me like a note or something, and it's so annoying because he's always right. But I'm like, you don't really want to hear that from your spouse. But it is funny. His training is like, and then we went and I had a show in Chicago a few months ago, and so he came with me, and we went to Northwestern to look at his school. And I was like, I don't want to go look at this school. And he showed me the theater department, and I was like, are you kidding me? This is what everyone else was doing in school? This is amazing. I would have loved this. It is incredible. Like the props section and like
everything.
The set design.
The stages.
We had
I was like 3 stages.
Is so, like I can see why you would go in that building and never leave that building. But then when you left college, did you feel like it was like a, whoa, like did it feel a bit of a...
It was definitely like a big, like, oh my God, now what? But then I moved to Dallas for a hot second and did some shows in Dallas. And then moved to LA, or did the Shakespeare Festival, then moved to LA and and just kind of tried to find like where I fit in. I did like a play, like I did like my first like nude play, which was exciting.
Oh, in LA?
Okay. I mean, of course in LA. Yeah. If you're going to do a nude play, it might as well be in
Dallas.
LA. Yeah. I didn't know if it was like sex trafficking or if it was actually a real play. But
I feel like that's every play in LA. You can't tell if it's sex trafficking or a play.
It was like this theater in Venice, like behind a gas station.
Sounds about right.
It was legit though. And it was this guy, and he recently passed away, the director, and I'm trying to remember, he was like this really big like LGBTQ director back in the day. And but yeah, it was like this play with like all the guys were like good looking, and it was set in like the Renaissance, and it was and it was a good play. It was really, really long, but like they were like, okay, everyone's going to be naked. And then I realized, like, being on stage, I was like, wait, a lot of these audience members are coming every night to the play and in real life. But like, you'd look out in the audience and you'd be like, you guys were
I've seen you
last night too. Yeah. And these just like old gays, just like,
oh my gosh. And
I didn't tell my mom that I was going to be naked in this play, and she came out and visited me. So I had to like surprise her on. Yeah.
Did she come to the show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. You didn't tell her until she got to the show? Like, you didn't even give her a heads up before?
I just wanted to see what she would do. And it was so funny because there's the scene where I'm, like, taking off my clothes. And it's like, you know, like, here's my dong to the world. And, you know, my ass is out. And all of a sudden I just hear in the back, oh, my God. And I'm like, oh, there she is. Yep. And I was like, oh, that's my mom.
That is
and I
so
like did everything
funny.
to like not laugh, but she was like, you were just naked up there? And I'll go,
that is so funny that you didn't tell her. No. Well, I feel like you guys have a good relationship then.
Oh yeah, I totally did. I didn't tell her because I wanted.
You knew it was gonna
so I
be.
was like, this is going to be.
And afterwards, was she like, I can't believe you didn't tell me?
No, it wasn't even that. I was just like, well, what'd you think? She's like, well, you're a lot bigger than I remember. And I'm like, well,
oh my
thanks,
gosh,
Mom.
your mom.
Yeah, I was like, thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. And
that
correct.
Is so funny. Oh my God. I feel like my mom's been at like a few stand-up shows and stuff, but my mom lives in Texas again now. She lived out here for a while and she moved back to Texas. But she's also like, born and raised in Texas. And sometimes she's at shows and I see her, like I can tell when she doesn't like something. She can't hear about sex. She can't hear, but she's like a nice Christian woman. Although but she's like, she'll just be sitting at a show and her face is like this. And then her foot starts tapping like this. And I just like love to look for my mom in the audience because she's always like,
it's such a Southern thing too. Like my husband's family's in Georgia and they can handle a lot for me, but like, I think it's just that like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's like you're not supposed to go. Yeah.
Manners and they break out of their shells. I love my in-laws, but like with I don't know. I feel like my family was always kind of like out of their shell. My mom would always pretend she was cool with it, but then, it would be like, oh my God, y'all are so embarrassing,
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like his family's in Georgia. And so I think Georgia's
a different thing too. Georgia's like even more like, we don't do that than Texas, I feel like.
Because my husband and I will be watching a movie and I'll be like, oh, I think your parents would really like that one. And he's just like, no, it's too gory. And I'm like, too gory? We're watching like Coco from Pixar. What are you talking about? Like, how is that gory? And it's like, well, the skeletons, it's too much. I'm like, okay, get out of here. No, but they're great. But it's just like, it is funny too because like my brother-in-law, his brother, he's, he's like single and he's, he'll like drop F-bombs and stuff and I love watching their face because they're just like, they're like letting him be him, but they're also just like, okay.
I have family in Arkansas, and they're all my cousins that I grew up with, and my daughter is 5. Well, she just turned 6 a couple days ago, so she's 6 now. But she has like been picking up things that I say, but she says it so well that I'm kind of like. Like we'll be going up the stairs and she'll trip and she'll be like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm like, well, that was really good use of that, Yeah. And she's like, or she'll be like, what the fuck? Yeah. And I'm like, really good. Like it's the right context. But I only really say fuck. I don't really say any other words, which I feel like everybody, and at all, that's all I say. I just say fuck, 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 fuck.
Can I get the name for your coffee? Fuck. Oh, okay.
I feel like that is a better name than Brittany. But we went to visit in Arkansas, and I was like, you need to, like, we told her she's allowed to say that at home, not out elsewhere. And I was like, and definitely not in Arkansas. And I was like, and I'm not allowed to say it either because I can tell they're all like, we accept you guys. Like, what? Nobody talks about like anything that we know would be controversial. Like, everybody's just kind of like, but I can tell they don't want, like, if my daughter was there saying, like, what the fuck? They'd be like, we're never talking to you guys again.
Blacklisted.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I think it's, like, so silly that it's made to be bad.
It was such a big thing growing up. It was like, we were not allowed at all.
I wasn't even allowed to say sucks.
No.
I couldn't say crap. I couldn't say anything like that.
I remember when sucks was a bad word.
Yeah. That
sucks. Quit saying that.
Yeah. Okay. I know. My mom would not let me say that sucks. But I remember hearing my mom one time, I had a sister who is 14 years younger than me. So she was a baby and I was a teenager. And my mom never cussed at all. And she couldn't get the stroller to like fit in the trunk one time. And I was in the car And she started going, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. And my sister and I, who's older as well, like me, we were both like, because we just never heard her say anything like that.
It's always so exciting when your parents cuss. I loved it.
It's so exciting. Okay, I love that. So you came to LA to do theater, but then you just fell into stand-up?
No, I didn't come out here to do theater. I came out here to just kind of like get into acting and whatever. And then I came at like the perfect time, which was the recession. And yeah.
What year did you come out here?
2008. No. I came out here in 2006. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2000 or 2005, something like that.
Okay.
And then then I started doing stand up in like 2008.
Okay.
Just because I was like, I need to be creative somehow, or I'm going to explode, or I'm going to have to like move home or whatever. And then, I just kind of fell into stand up and had only been doing it since like October of 2008. And then I got passed as a paid regular at the Comedy Store in 2009 in June.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's so fast.
Very, very fast. Very,
That's
very
so
fast,
cool.
yeah.
I love it. And you're so funny. I've
Thank
seen you
you.
perform. You're hilarious.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm trying.
Well, you're doing it.
I'm trying.
You're doing it. You're doing it. And what's going on now?
I'm doing my podcast, Saying, which is back. We took a little hiatus because we were shooting it at the Comedy Store at their studios, and now we moved it over to the K with Kita.
Oh, nice.
The same producer.
Amazing.
And then we're just
really
doing
good.
like weekly episodes, and we'll be doing the Netflix is a Joke Festival on May 8th at the Crow in Santa Monica. So we'll be doing like a live version of that.
Oh, you're doing your podcast at the Crow?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. On May 8th?
May 8th in Santa Monica. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Have
so
you done the
fun.
Netflix is a Joke Festival
Yeah.
before?
It's all over. Yeah.
It is all over the place.
It's all over the place. But I love that you're doing your podcast.
Yeah, they
That's
reached
so
out to me
fun.
too. So I was excited about that. So, I mean, I think they really want to get into like the podcast spaces of it all. And it's just kind of really nice and, an honor for them to be like, yeah, you want to do it here? I'm like, that's
amazing.
great. Kind of like a no-brainer.
Yeah,
and
your
then,
podcast
I'm just
is so fun. And you know like everything about the housewives and pop culture.
Not really. I don't really know everything, but I do have.
To me,
I have
you
a
do.
guest coming on in the next couple weeks. I have a trader coming on.
Oh my gosh.
You know what's funny? This is like my third or fourth trader to have on the podcast, but like very excited about that. And then I have actually Ronnie Karam. Do you know him from? He's a podcast called Watch What Crappens.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And those two. Like I consider myself like Bravo adjacent, but I'm not. There are people out there who it is their like.
But for me, somebody who doesn't like watch Housewives, really, like I know it, but I don't watch it like that. Your podcast is way easier for me to digest than like one where it's like. Because
that's
I'm not,
all they talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, I mean,
it's
that's
like fun
the thing.
for me
if
because I'm like, this is like a little bit of this and that and whatever.
It's a little bit of everything, a little bit of crazy stuff, a little bit of pop culture.
I listened to one where you were talking about songs they retire after a certain amount of year. Like they're like, oh, these are the songs that are getting 20 years old or 30 years old or whatever. And I was
Isn't
like,
that
oh my
harsh?
gosh.
It's such a harsh reality.
It is so harsh. My daughter just started listening to Britney Spears, and she's obsessed with her.
Good.
And I haven't been able to tell her. Like I was
what
like,
happened?
something kind of happened. I was like, her family didn't treat her. I don't know, but I've told her she was as popular as Taylor Swift, if not more. I feel like.
Oh, Britney was
at the time.
I mean, my God, that's.
I was at a
good
drama
comparison.
competition when I heard her for the first time.
Yeah.
I was walking into a cafeteria at a drama competition in Texas when I heard. Oops, I did it again. And I remember stopping in my hit me baby one more time. I remember stopping in my tracks and being like, what is this? This is so good. And my daughter's singing it everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is kind of inappropriate for a 5-year-old. And then my husband was like trying to get her into other songs from the past too. And he played he's like, he's like, this song's good. And he started to play Buttons by the Pussycat Dolls. And I was like, no. I was like,
Buttons,
I don't want,
though.
but like, do you think a 6-year-old should be going around being like, loosen up my buttons? I don't think so.
Well,
I don't think that one's like.
but here's the thing. Buttons, I feel like Tate McRae is now sampling buttons for her song. What's her song? Streetcar or something?
I don't know.
But I had a conspiracy theory, and I like a good pop culture conspiracy theory.
I love a conspiracy
Not like
theory.
Jean-Benet Ramsey's Katy Perry. Not like one of those. That's so lame. But like, I feel like all the crap going on in the world right now.
Uh-huh.
Now hear me out.
Okay.
With all the daily garbage and awfulness, I think it's all happened because we freed Britney Spears. I think she is the Pandora's box that was opened that we should not have let out.
Okay.
Because
it's
now,
like opening it, letting the genie out of the bottle, kind of.
Yes. And think about this. We all were like, oh my God, she's not well. Look at her dancing in her kitchen. And, there's dog turds in the background. And, she looks dirty or whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm kind of jealous. I would love to just not know a damn thing and she's literally keep on dancing until the world ends at this point. Yeah, she's literally really living by her song. She's just spinning around in the kitchen unbothered. And I'm jealous. She's not on her phone like, I can't believe this is happening to this country. She's just like...
She doesn't know what's happening. Guys. She's like, I'm going to dance. Yeah.
I'm going to put on a different outfit.
Yeah. And you're like...
I forgot to show you this one. I love when she says she forgot to show a certain one and it's like the exact same video that we already saw.
Do you think it's her?
So funny. Do I think it's her?
There's the other conspiracy that they think Britney Spears is like...
Dead? Britney Spears.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
People say that she's like, that's like a AI or something. Like there's like an imposter wearing it, her outfit, her skin, whatever.
I think it is her. I think she has like meth teeth, her teeth have gotten so
there's
separated.
Nothing worse. I try to tell my nieces, like, because I have my nieces, my nephews, they're all like, I look at my siblings and myself in them because there's 4 of them. And, my eldest niece, she's like, she goes to University of Tennessee. She's like into basketball. My other niece, she's in high school modeling, dance team, kills it. She's gorgeous. Love her. My nephew, killing it in baseball, much like my brothers. And then my youngest niece, is just the most funny little weasel in the entire world. And
amazing.
I love her. And I'm like, get her into a theater program right now. She's so funny. She's expressive. She does impressions. She's just the littlest goofball. But I'm trying to tell them about like Britney Spears as well.
It's a hard thing to like explain, but it's a good example.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the DARE program for this age.
Yeah.
It's just to like watch Britney Spears videos now.
And learn
I'm like getting
do.
her really into the music videos of Britney Spears at her height. And then be like, and if you do drugs or whatever, or you don't go to therapy or something happens mental health wise.
Yeah.
Or you're abused by your family, like whatever. Like it's sad. It's really sad.
It's so sad.
It is like a good, and also like her teeth.
It's all like, of it. It's all like of it the Amanda so Bynes sad. Of it all. Yeah. Like I'm just like looking at all these these pop stars now. I'm just like, what the hell happened to you guys?
I know.
And like even it and I think parents really need to educate their children on like the pop icons of the past. It's crazy. I didn't grow up in like the 70s, but it's like
I know
the 70s artists. I didn't grow up in the 50s, and I know the 50s artists. Like these, like it blows my mind. Like I had a thing with my niece, and I went and saw Mariah Carey in concert, and I posted a video, and my niece was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you saw Beyonce," and I'm like,
"Oh my gosh!"
I'm like, "That's Mariah Carey," and she's like, "Who?" And I'm like.
Oh.
And so I sent her all of her music. I was just listen. You should know. And after I called Child Protective Services on my sister, and I was like, "Well, what did you think?" And she goes, "I don't think her music would interest me that much." And I'm like,
I know. I feel like that's why I like have to try and get in young a little bit. Like, and I was like, I think she likes Taylor Swift now, so I think Britney Spears is the perfect like transition over. And then I tried Christina Aguilera. She's not into it.
Christina's
and I was
killing
like,
it.
She's so good.
She's so good, and she looks so amazing. And it's just
she's like not ready for it.
It pisses me off because I'm just like I'm like. Where does she live? I will go over to Britney Spears' home myself and knock on the door, throw her into an ice tub and be like, get it together.
I know. My friend did a podcast called
and I'm tired of these people being like, yes, queen, keep slaying. I'm like,
I can't read the comments either because people are like, it's crazy. My friend did this podcast called We Need to Talk About Britney because she's like obsessed with Britney Spears and has been like forever, you know? And she had like all these people come on who like, I think like her past like hair person was on there and like all this stuff to like talk about what's going on with her. But this is before she got freed. So like, but it's just like, it's a whole thing. Yeah. I don't know. So sad. So sad. But anyways, your podcast is great.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's going to be great on May 9th.
May 8th. Yeah.
May 8th. Yeah. And thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me be here. Can't even talk.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present. Thank you for opening up your home. This is lovely.
Thanks. And where can people find you?
You can find me at Britney Spears' home, face dunking her in her own bathtub.
Oh my gosh.
You can find me on Instagram at Justin Martindale. You can find me on Threads, Twitter, YouTube. My podcast is on Spotify and iTunes, and yeah.
Great.
All over.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
You got it.
Bye, guys.